Wow, we back. Live out your dreams, baby. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And today I just want to talk about the boys, man, Lajohntay and Jimmy. And I guess Will too, where they gonna go in the draft. Will ran like a 4.59, which is not the greatest, but he's a good receiver, so it shouldn't matter for real. But Jerry Rice ran like a 4.6 something too, so it shouldn't matter, but it is gonna matter because them people like to play them games and stuff. But where will Lajohntay and Jimmy go? Who I'm really concentrating on, bro, because these are really solid receivers, bro. Real talking. Lajohntay really played great this year. For the 1 year we had, Lajohntay played great this year. Yeah, he was going touchdown every week, just like Travis was, bro. Real talk. Let's see what he did there. He got off to a slow start, dropped a couple balls against Nebraska or whatever, but after he got his footing and got comfortable, Lajohntay was making plays every week, bro. Real talk.
Roles, I find out.
And Jimmy, he would hurt a couple games, but at the same time,
they run a twist. Sanders.
They be play by the Shador. They be hating on Shador.
And a good move.
What they be hating on Shador? He took the hit.
First down pickup. Wester with a catch. 9 seconds to go.
And he took the hit.
This is just purely the magic of Shador. I mean, it's almost immediate pressure coming from his left. He escapes out, avoids another rusher, has the poise to stop behind the line of scrimmage, and then that's an absolute dart.
Take the hit and everything. They hate on Shador so bad, it's ridiculous.
I think one thing that's underrated about this guy is his toughness. The amount of
smartness. Underrated. They don't talk about it.
Rushing from one side. The Big 12 opener.
Another dime about to do it. In the club. Nice. Good, man. Shout out to that boy Lajohntay, man. He's really praying that you get there, man. Somebody gonna take it.
The first look in the stadium they just showed was this look right here. We'll check the ball. That looks like firm control from the two angles that we've seen. Just a great effort again by Lajohntay Wester, by Shador Sanders to even create under duress to give his guy a chance to see if this ball splits.
All the to your left, bro.
Like his elbows
take the hit, man. They be hating on that boy Shador, man.
Still on Miller out of the backfield. Over the middle, wide open, Lajohntay Wester, and Wester weaves his way across the UCF 40-yard line.
This coverage
we're gonna miss about to leave
that whole area wide open.
It was just prime time TV just to watch these boys every week.
Look at that, within 5
every week they have
yards,
national game on. That's the
slot
TV game
receivers in America. Lajohntay, so Shador could do the rest.
Sanders, a little flip forward. Wester with his speed to the goal line. And a touchdown.
But look at the little pitch forward here from Shador. Again, let me just give you a little toss right out there, and guess who set it all up? But not all of that's on the offensive line. That last one was on Shador.
3rd and 8. Gets it out wide open. Nothing but real estate.
Oh, good block, Travis. Oh.
There, Wester. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
That's a Travis, man. Good block, Travis. Good block. That's what you do when you got a receiver like that.
On this play, Roddy.
Well, they turn Lajohntay Wester completely free. Travis too. Hunter just gets in the way a couple times.
He will clean every game. Oh, God.
With a bunch of guys. It wouldn't have started.
2nd and 4. Sanders quickly.
Oh, get off him.
Complete. They go ahead. Wester.
That boy started every week. We're supposed to win that game right there, dog.
It's man-to-man coverage, and the question has been, can you cover these players in man-to-man? It's a nice throw by Shador Sanders, putting it right between the 1 and the 0. And Lajohntay Wester does the rest against Daniel Cobbs, one of the reserve defensive backs in the game because of the injuries that they've suffered.
He is 4 sacks a game they're allowing of Shador Sanders. One on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 15. He's going to reach back and launch it downfield inside the 10. Lajohntay Wester gained a 46. He got it
Lajohntay
all back.
handled his
That
business this
safety
week,
in
man.
a hurry. You're going to see him right in the middle, right down the hash. He gets right on top of the secondary. Genesis Smith, the nickel there.
Shedeur Sanders lofts this one. Wester one more time. He turns it upfield.
The last play was just a shame for Cincinnati because they had it so well covered.
What's it done?
Sanders
Right
gets
where
it
he
out.
got to,
Into the
man.
flat, turns it north-south. Wester on the fly.
People think that pass easy, but it really
Forcing
not.
him out of
He
bounds.
put that ball like right
Deep in Cincinnati territory. And
These receivers are so explosive in the open field, and it's Scott Satterfield told us before.
Hey, let's get the 13 down 0. You know, we start slow at least.
Down the sideline, he tight
Easy
ropes
money.
in.
Easy money.
What footwork for the touchdown.
Lajohntay.
He gets nothing in the Heisman voting. There's no stat other than that block right there sets the table. He takes 2, and you feel Wester's Jets.
the family was frustrated with the siblings fighting at home. They said, you're going to go wrestle instead. It's paid off for him. Here's Lajohntay Wester across the middle, just short of the 40. It's a first down for Colorado.
Whistled right by Rodriguez here. Look at the margin of error. There was 0 across the middle of the field. Remember,
he had a step. So they'll send it away. Burmeister, and this one returned. Wester straight ahead. Wester with a leg! Wester, 76 yards, touchdown, Buffalo. Second straight game that Utah's given up a kick return touchdown. Not like Kyle Whittingham. Watch the speed from Wester right here. He breaks back, and then it's just gone. Good block right there, just getting enough. And Wester's speed showed up. What did Deion call him yesterday? He's one of his Florida pillars.
But we were too clean that game. Hold on. You're 21 to 23 type. What's going on, bro?
The second half. Here's a handoff for Hunter. Flip it back for Sanders. He'll throw it back this direction for Wester. And off he goes in the gas pedal. Wester foot in the ground. Another dagger of a cut to the 30. What a design by Pat Sherman.
Screen with all the linemen in front. And he said in the alumni zone. What's the alumni zone? Between the 35 and 35, and they got there at exactly the right time. And Wester, for one of the rare occasions, gets to show you what he did.
On third down, Sanders surveys, keeps his eyes downfield, got him in, touchdown, Wester.
And he's done it all year long, navigating Heisman voters. 12's going to be on the ballot, but don't forget about Shedeur Sanders, one of the best quarterbacks in the country.
Makes it a 3rd and 4 for Shedeur Sanders. Complete for the first down and then some. Wester open down the sidelines, nothing but real estate. Showing the Cowboys his shoe bottoms. Touchdown Buffaloes.
He's lived it throughout his
NFL and now collegiate coaching career.
The way he put it was 14 different pillows that he's laid his head on. Although when you count the hotel pillows, probably more than that.
Shedeur trying to put that defense to sleep. Complete. At about the 17 to Wester. He's having himself an afternoon.
This one might be the most impressive. Able to fight through.
They ain't even show all this touchdown. But anyway, yeah, I think Lajohntay gonna go. Maybe I hope he goes second round for real. But they gonna hate on him because of his size or whatever. He's too small, too size. But it's a different league now. And he's not as fast as Deshaun Jackson was, but he can be a Deshaun was such a deep threat, it's crazy. So, but he can't fit in this league, bro. I don't think AB ran the fastest 40 times. Let me see what AB ran, bro. Because if you get an opportunity, he will make something happen.
The Veradigm network is different, centered on Veradigm's point-of-care technology, services, data, and analytics, and holding.
Let me see where Antonio ran. But all he got to do is get there, though, bro. And then he will get his opportunity. He will make something happen. Mm-hmm.
Some people just know they could say.
Need to get YouTube Premium, but I ain't got $13 every month on it. You hear me? Let's see my boy, man. They ran the same exact thing. The same exact thing, like I said, bro. So his speed is there, bro. And let's see what Deshaun Jackson. I think Deshaun Jackson was like a 4.3 though. But speed is there. And then football speed is different than that speed right there. So I'm really praying that he handled his business, bro. They ain't got Deshaun Jackson speed. But I think he ran like a 4.3 or whatever. And what else? Who else? Jimmy. Jimmy had him in touchdowns this year. They took one away from him, of course, but they tried to get him some plays, but they took some
Colorado last year in this offensive line does a great job opening up a hole on third down.
Horn in motion. Sanders gets it out to Horn on the edge. And a nice gain of about 8, maybe 9 on the play. Exploiting their speed a little bit there, Roddy.
And that's the advantage. Jimmy Horn, the fastest receiver for this Colorado offense. Yes or not, in his career was to win a national championship.
See the use of the tablet on the sidelines. One of the changes this year in college football. Shedeur Sanders over the middle of the field. Horn on the catch at the other end. The connection and a touchdown.
You're going to get a safety blitz coming from here. And Dallin Hayden does just good enough against the blitz to be able to give Shedeur Sanders enough time to throw it down the field. And Joe Horn is so open, Jimmy Horn, excuse me, is so open that all you have to do is put it in the area code, and then he does the rest. The fastest guy on this Colorado offense shows off the speed to get in the end zone. And it wasn't perfect.
Caged up for me. First down and 10 for Shedeur Sanders. Horn on the other end of that catch. Out across midfield. Trips at the 48 and a first down.
Bro. Hey,
the winner is T-Mobile Home.
We really room for Jimmy, man. Hope his father come home. Whenever he come home, we gonna have some fun.
On the 25-yard gain. Shedeur Sanders now 6 of 6 from the 40. Sanders gets it off down the middle. Caught at the 8-yard line, Jimmy Horn. His helmet comes off, so by rule, he'll have Mark Jones, Roddy Jones, Quint Kesenick down to the field, the season opener for both these teams. Sanders wide open, room service downfield, and all the way down to the 28. The catch by Jimmy Horn
just goes right down the middle. And Shedeur Sanders, all he has to do is put it in the area and let Jimmy Horn make the catch. He has had bird, or you give North Dakota State the ball back somewhere around 50 seconds.
Sanders gets it out quickly, complete, got a block on the edge. Horn is going to come up a little bit short.
Had it once, and the Huskers lead by 7. Jimmy Horn Jr. on the other side here. His second kick return tonight. Cross the 20, cut back at the 30, and still going. He's got speed to burn inside of Nebraska territory. Couldn't quite turn the territory.
quite turned the corner, but wow, what a return from the wide receiver / kick returner, Jimmy Horn.
I mean, Jimmy Horn, what a return. When the ball's is in this,
Yeah, that's why I think Jimmy gonna get his chance at punt return, kick return. If he had a little bit more juke,
kick returner,
it'll be over.
Great blocker in the run game. He's Mr. Do-It-All. That's a return that's going to change the momentum of this game real quick.
That's exactly what the Colorado offense needed. Horn Jubik, that was their second already tonight. 2 incompletions, 2 sacks for Sanders. Now he gets started, a completion to the 40-yard line. Good job of breaking a tackle by Jimmy Horn Jr. and fighting out to the 37. Need about 18 yards to get within field goal range. A couple of timeouts still left.
He's so much better than him. We played a lot good.
Sanders to the sideline. Jimmy Horn Jr. inside of Nebraska territory. And he eventually got out of bounds down to the 42-yard line. 2 seconds left, gain of 12. They blitz. Sanders runs out. Still looking, firing. Caught out of bounds. Jimmy Horn did not have the feet down. And after having 198 receiving yards to start the season, he has been quiet tonight. And here comes the punt team for Colorado.
Jordan Seaton might have got away with a hold right there. Regardless, Shedeur Sanders gets outside of the pocket.
Complete pass. The previous play is under replay review.
All right, Terry, I thought it was kind of close on that second look. What do you think?
It is. This is a catch. Look at the back foot. This is what you always have to look at. Where's the back foot when he gets control? It's down when he gets control of the football, and he maintains control. This is a catch that should be reversed in replay.
Okay, that'd be huge, Jared. That's a good look at it right there. There's control, and there's that left toe down. Looks like that'll be reversed, and it would be a 24-yard gain that would put the Colorado offense back on the first half of their next game. Meanwhile, Shedeur Sanders has the Buffaloes on the move. Big deficit down 28-3 as we approach the 9-minute mark left in this game. Quickly inside the 10. And that's a high tackle there inside the 5. Jimmy Horn Jr. has been quiet tonight. Deshaun Singleton got him. Gain of 6.
Great 2. Play action. Sanders with time. Little crossing pattern. Jimmy Horn. Target line is at right about the 35-yard line. And you can choose from Alejandro Mata and Jace Feely. Feely has a stronger leg. Sanders over the middle. Oh, big crunching hit. Jimmy Horn Jr. somehow holds on, and that's a first down.
Jimmy Horn Jr. is not a big guy, but he is courageous. Watch this. Wow. And he
talented Lajohntay, the bouncer.
Stays in there. Throw behind Horn, and he slips out of it. That could have been a loss of 5. He turns it.
Great job by Williams. Just a little bit behind him. He says, I'll help you out. I'll help you out. They said I could do a lot of things. There it is. Make an unbelievable catch. And that was a Colorado Avalanche line change right there.
On third down, Sanders. Underneath, Jimmy Horn.
But yeah, Jimmy gonna be all right though. I thought he gonna get some opportunity at kick return, punt return, and he made the team like that. Kind of like Xavier Weaver made the team this year, but these kids are good, bro. And then Will, I don't know, but I know he's good. I just don't know if he might get the opportunity, you know. But I know Lajohntay gotta get it. I hope he get a second round. Hopefully he might get a third round. Somebody gonna get them boys though. I know they is. And then if they smart, somebody will take a chance or not take a chance on him, but somebody will pick him up. Whoever picked us do it, they'll probably pick him up on the later end on the back end, which would be cool too. But it is what it is. I just hope them boys handle their business. I hope them boys go to the next level. That's what I really want to see. Hope them boys I hope them boys get their chance, man. You know what I'm saying? They got the pro day coming up, which is gonna be televised and whatever. So that's gonna be cool. We can watch it like that. But it is what it is. I just wanted to go look at Lajohntay and Jimmy real quick. You know, we got a lot of love for them boys, man. We praying for them that they handle their business and get an opportunity. But Y'all know what it is. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and get at the kid.